From the PEP Radio Newsroom, this is the daily news for August 20th, 2026. These are the stories we are following at this hour. Waves of Ukrainian drones targeted the massive logistics center outside Moscow overnight. The next morning, it was still ablaze, dark smoke rising into the sky from what was one of Russia's largest retail warehouses. Hundreds of miles away, Ukrainian drone crews had barely paused right after the night's work before starting to prepare for another attack. A small group of soldiers quickly assembled in a sunflower field in southern Ukraine, gathering around 20 small plane-like drones laden with explosives before launching them toward Russia. The launch by the Ukrainian 413th Raid Unmanned Systems Regiment on Sunday morning was observed by a team of Associated Press journalists, a rare glimpse into a rapidly expanding part of Ukraine's war effort. It's Ukraine's latest tactic, long-range drones designed to carry the war deep inside Russia, striking military, industrial, and logistical sites far from the front line. Turning to news in the United States, a Missouri judge has allowed new U.S. House districts backed by President Donald Trump to be used in the November elections, rejecting a bid to put the Republican-friendly districts to a statewide vote of the people. The ruling Wednesday by Cole County Circuit Judge Daniel Green is a victory for Republicans seeking to hold on to their slim majority in the U.S. House. But the case is likely to end up in the state Supreme Court. Missouri's new districts already were used in the August primaries. On that same day, Republican Secretary of State Denny Hoskins rejected a petition with thousands of signatures seeking to force a November referendum on the map. Hoskins asserted that Missouri's constitution doesn't allow a referendum on congressional redistricting. The judge agreed with Hoskins and other Republicans who joined in defense of the new map. The Missouri Constitution does not supply any statement, let alone a clear one, reallocating authority over congressional redistricting away from the General Assembly to a referendum process, Green wrote in the ruling. Opponents of the redistricting plan quickly announced an appeal. Everyone knows that Cole County is not the final decision here, said Richard Van Glan, executive director of People, Not Politicians, who sued to try to place the new map on the ballot. After months of delay, we are pleased to be moving forward to the Missouri Supreme Court to enforce our constitutional rights. And finally, in this news from Pennsylvania, a Pennsylvania State Police helicopter and a small plane collided in midair and crashed Wednesday evening, officials reported. It was not immediately clear whether anyone was hurt. The crash involving the Bell 407 helicopter, which had two people on board, and the Cessna 150 happened about 110 miles northwest of Philadelphia, according to the Federal Aviation Administration. It was not immediately clear how many people were on the plane. Pennsylvania Governor Josh Shapiro said he had been briefed on the crash and was heading there. Photos and a video on social media showed a helicopter on its side near aircraft debris in a field and a line of emergency vehicles near Carlisle. The FAA and the National Transportation Safety Board were investigating. That's news at this hour. PEP Radio is available on the Live 365 app, the homepage at paequality.com, Roku, Alexa, and wherever you find streaming radio. Up next, we have the Meadville area weather forecast here on PEP Radio.